Oh, Army of the Dead.
the zombie movie.
Well,
Oh man,
Army of the Dead. Uh, yeah, it's
that was pretty full on.
Army of the Dead was
That was a good movie.
it's
Yeah, it was
pretty
full on.
good for a Zack Snyder movie.
And it's pretty good for a zombie movie. Not a lot of
Yes.
zombie movies are that interesting.
See, the thing is, these zombies, they are kind of smart. Like, they have a brain.
Yeah, well, there was dumb zombies and smart zombies. Remember?
Yeah.
So there's a big range of different zombies
Kind of like mobile phones.
and zombie dogs. And zombies that only awaken up at night.
Yeah,
Oh
there's
no, they Roy and Siegfried's tiger.
Valentine. Valentine is his name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, that was pretty gross. The way he killed off whatever that dude's name is.
oh
at the end.
yeah, just
Oh, yeah.
bit his head.
Bit his
it
head
just
off.
Bit
Yeah.
his head off. So well, it must be a very smart tiger then. It's got lots of brains.
Yeah, it's a smart
Uh,
Siegfried and Roy tiger, zombie-fied tiger.
And a zombie baby apparently as well, which didn't survive.
Oh yeah, the stillborn
Yeah.
baby. Stillborn zombie baby.
Who knew that zombies could have babies?
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
Yeah, that was kind of gross.
I don't know. I think like the beginning was really I thought very creative, especially the opening scenes where they showed how the city got to where it was.
And the music.
Oh yeah.
They practically did it in one go.
Yeah, so I thought that the rest of the film couldn't quite match up to that level of creativity. It's still good, but I thought the opening was actually really good, and the rest of the movie was it became more and more like a routine sort of zombie movie.
Yeah, zombie movie.
From the very start, you could just tell that something really bad was going to happen. The guy being distracted on his honeymoon drive, just drifting over onto the wrong side of the road.
And that's how it all started.
That's how it all started. Yeah.
His car, like those army trucks would have just gone straight through his car. Wouldn't have damaged his car at all. So that was a bit of Hollywood effect there.
We kind of swerved, right, to dodge the truck. So, but yeah.
But how far back was the payload truck?
How far back?
I think it was the third one back. I'd have to go back and see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really recall that part, like how far it was.
So what were they actually carrying? Just zombies, right?
They carried the Alpha, the
Alpha, the first zombie. One, right. So we don't actually know how they came across Alpha, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it must have been some sort of experiment because they had possession of it.
Yeah.
It was obviously like the ultimate in national warfare.
Yeah, I think that was the idea, which is why at the end that guy wanted the head because that would have been
Yeah.
like the
not the money, just
Yeah.
wanted the head.
because the head was more profitable for him than the money.
Exactly.
So he said something about wanting to create an army.
Yes, Army of the Dead.
So I was thinking, oh, okay, so that's how the movie got its name.
But they also want to create more zombies, or like try to make zombies that they can control.
Mm-hmm.
Like Star Wars.
Like Star Wars.
The clones.
Or the clones.
Make clones. Make zombie clones. They could have just utilized Las Vegas, couldn't they?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, I think the concept is quite cool. You know, they're combining like a zombie genre and a heist film sort of genre, so they're meshing the two together.
Unless you're Rob Banks and The Last of Us 2.
Right? Last of Us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that didn't serve any purpose because there was no need for money.
Right. But the thing is, you know, in this movie, none of them really got to make use of the money anyway.
Yeah,
most
of the zombies were stuck in the Las Vegas area, which apparently they closed off really quickly.
Yes, all of them, except for the ending where one of them got out. Well, and
Yeah.
I think he was heading to New Mexico.
Yeah.
And so from what I read this morning, so Zack Snyder, he was saying how if they do a sequel,
it sounds like there's going to be a sequel.
Because
going by the ending.
Yeah, that's right. So and because they went to New Mexico, so I guess the plan is they're probably gonna set the next movie in maybe New Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's an interesting idea.
Mexico City. Yeah.
What zombie would Vanderohe be?
That's
because
true.
I think he was only like bitten by like just the
normal
one, so I didn't think he'll become like an alpha like the first one that we see in the movie.
This is something interesting though. What's interesting is that this is the first time that a zombie bite has been shown to take so long to turn someone.
Oh yeah, because it turned Batista really quickly.
Yeah, so...
But then he was bitten by an alpha.
And it took a really long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Scott himself died from his bite wound really quick. But Vanderohe, however, didn't start to succumb until hours. Because he was locked in the bank vault, I would say, for quite a while.
Yeah. But then again, I think he was just bitten by one of the regular zombies. Like at the beginning, they were all bitten by that alpha.
So here's a theory. He may become the new King Alpha Zombie. and build his own zombie kingdom when he arrives in Mexico City.
Yeah, but from what I thought, only the alphas could create new alphas. That's what they said about bringing the alpha brings those people into that base. And then they create them into alphas.
So I guess what this is trying to say is perhaps the residual radiation, because you know how when he was at ground zero for nuclear bombing, maybe that radiation interacted with the zombie virus that's already coursing through him.
Yeah. So it could be a completely different type, different zombie.
That's right. A completely different Alpha King zombie.
Yeah, if I like uh, a dead.
How good are the reviews so far on this show?
The review is actually pretty decent. Yeah, how it compares to the Zack Snyder cut. Well, actually, this is a few days ago, but 75% on Rotten Tomatoes a few days ago. What is it now?
71%.
Okay, dropped a bit, but still, it's probably one of his higher rated movies.
And what's the highest rated zombie movie?
Oh, probably a George Romero one.
94%.
What's that one?
One of practically a really cult classic one, which I really enjoyed. Train to Busan.
Huh?
Train to Busan. Train to Busan got 94% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, but that's Korean.
Yeah.
Huh?
So what about?
That's definitely enjoyable. It's a good zombie movie to watch.
Can only be seen in North Korea.
Yeah, it became like a cult classic like everywhere.
Okay.
So yeah, a lot of people liked it, even like Americans loved it.
Oh, cool.
And apparently it was also on Netflix. They had a sequel called Peninsula, which did not do so well.
Yeah, that came out like early this year or something.
I don't understand.
Peninsula came out last year.
Oh, is it?
2020.
I don't understand why Americans just continually have this obsession with zombies and a zombie apocalypse. They just do, Americans, all the time.
Well,
because it's sort of like a style of movie which people like. It's these disaster type movies.
Yeah,
or
like
disaster horror type, post-apocalyptic. Yeah.
Walking Dead. I mean, it's been going for 12, almost more than 10 years.
Yeah, zombie series shows as well.
Yeah.
And there is a zombie Korean series called Kingdom.
Right.
Like everyone likes zombies. Even China likes zombies.
Okay.
In terms of back to this. In terms of sequels and prequels, we actually already know that Netflix is planning a prequel anime style series called Army of the Dead Las Vegas.
Really?
Yeah, and the aforementioned prequel movie Army of Thieves.
Okay.
But in terms of sequels, not yet confirmed.
But then they can't recash the same actors because most of them died.
Yeah. But that's why these are prequels. Yeah. Yeah, so it's the whole Army of the Dead sort of Zack Snyder zombie universe thingy.
Yeah. Interested. We'll find out, I guess.
Yeah, because Army of the Dead offers an interesting look at the life of Zeus and the Zombie Queen. And so we could see this is something that could very well be in the prequel, right? How did he come to become Alpha, like Zeus and the Zombie Queen? So in terms of the sequel, seems very likely that it'll be about this dude Vanderohe, right? After landing in Mexico City.
Yeah. But he'll be the bad zombie.
Yes. Now there's a quote, Joseph Campbell quote, that remember just before he found out he got bitten, I think he quoted something by Joseph Campbell. It is by going down into the abyss where we recover the treasures of life. Where you stumble, there lies your treasure. So this is from the book The Hero of a Thousand Faces, Hero's Journey. So the Campbell quote is a very tongue-in-cheek reference, since a great number of Hollywood movies use the framework of the hero's journey. Blah, 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 blah. So Army of the Dead, the role of the hero shifts between the beginning and the end of the movie. Scott, who initially receives a call to adventure, but at the end of the movie is actually Vanderohe and Kate. Okay. There lies your treasure. Army of the Dead has a rather literal interpretation of this, with Vanderohe going down into the abyss, the casino's basement level safe, and recovering the treasures of life. So he takes his money, but what he brought back is actually far worse, far more sinister.
The zombie thing, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so again, what would you give it overall? Like maybe 6.5?
You give it a solid 6.
Yeah, 6.5.
It was entertaining.
Yeah, it was entertaining, but as I said, right?
It was a good show.
I was hoping that the rest of the movie could match up to the really high bar set in just the first 10 to 15 minutes.
I was hoping that more of them would have made it out alive.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting most of them to die like that.
Yeah, especially in the last 30 minutes is when most of them died.
Yeah, like especially in most movies where the plane or helicopter comes down, the pilot usually survives.
Yeah, but in this case, nah, she didn't.
Yeah, that girl didn't even check on the pilot; just looked in the window.
Yeah, yeah, she's a funny one. That one.
The daughter of the guy that got bitten had the money.
I think I'm referring to the pilot.
Hang on.
The pilot's girl. She's been in a bunch of other series.
Yeah, she recently I know her from Star Trek Discovery. She played a character.
The
character's always been comedic though.
Yes.
The head
the interesting thing is I didn't know this, so I found this very, very interesting. She actually replaced another actor or actress, I think. So she came in late in the game, and apparently they had to replace Chris, this other actress, Chris, with her. The reason being that Chris, the original actor Chris, was accused of sexual misconduct. So Zack Snyder had to digitally replace her with Tig Notaro. So even though all the scenes were already shot, so they had, it's interesting. Yeah, all the scenes that we saw of her, it says she had to act largely on her own in front of green screens without any actors.
Well, that is actually possible.
It is, but obviously when we're watching it, I couldn't really tell that she was not actually interacting with any of the actors.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's something that was interesting. How about Bill? What's your score?
I'll probably give it a 6.5.
Yeah. That would be about right. Yeah.
So we're all about the same then. We kind of
5,
agreed.
7,
6.5-ish approximately.
Yeah.
But compared to other like zombie movies that I've seen, if I had to operate it against other similar zombie movies I've seen, it'd probably be an 8, because
Okay.
the other zombie movies are just so weak.
Then watch Train to Busan.
Have you seen Train to Busan? Actually, I don't think I have.
Watch it. It's probably the best zombie movie ever.
And it's Korean too.
I give my approval.
How do I well, what's his name again?
Train to Busan.
Okay. Yeah.
This hang on, this one. Train to Busan, yeah.
Oh, Train to Busan. Okay.
Apparently they want to make an American version of it somehow.
Which means they'll probably screw it up, yeah.
They'll probably screw it up.
Oh yeah. I mean, Americans screw everything up.
Yep. The only one that seemed to be okay was when they remade The Good Doctor for the American TV show.
The Good Doctor. Okay.
Because there's an American TV show called The Good Doctor, which was kind of a remake of the Korean one.
Right.
Yeah. The Good Doctor is a pretty good series.
Yeah, I think it's a good series as well, the American one, but it's not a easy comparison with the Korean one, because the Korean one is so much better.
Okay. Train to Busan. I gotta make a note of that.
And interestingly enough, one of my favorite Korean dramas, Hotel de Luna, is also in the works to be created into an American version as well, it seems.
Okay. We'll see.
So it seems like a bunch of Korean shows are becoming quite popular, and they want like American versions of the show.
That always happens.
Yeah, it seems to happen.
Becomes popular in Korea, they'll try to remake it.
But sometimes they remake it really badly. Like what happened to Death Note, which was a Japanese anime.
They normally do a bad job, right?
They completely screwed over Death Note.
Or Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, that was kind of a bust. Yeah.
But anyway, this was okay. Yeah, this was
overall a really good zombie movie. Yes. Not as good as Train to Busan.
I think yeah. One thing to mention is the song choices too, right? Like
the song choices I think are on point.
Yeah, there's even a Cranberries one called the Zombie. I mean, in the lyrics.
Yeah, Train to Busan is on YouTube. By rent. It's $3.99.
Oh, okay, right.
On YouTube.
Yeah. Actually, this wow, this just published 8 minutes ago. Well, we were talking about it.
Yeah, we were saying like, how was that first zombie created? Like the Zeus guy, yeah.
Yeah. So I wonder where this is from. All right. It says it's relatively vague, because there's two prequels on the way, along with an anime style series. So they'll probably give more explanation.
The army can't let those kind of secrets out, can it?
Well, yeah, as we saw in the beginning, a military convoy transporting the Alpha Zeus and then escaped.
Especially the American army.
Yeah. Actually, Snyder himself did say that Area 51 is the point of origin, suggesting that maybe there's some kind of alien involvement. Yeah, so possibly alien, some kind of aliens, sci-fi context.
I thought it was coming from Area 51. Oh, okay.
Actually, I don't think it was mentioned in the movie, but this is more Zack Snyder himself.
Yeah, but considering that it happened near Las Vegas and effectively Area 51 is set somewhere in Nevada, in the Nevada desert.
There was a radio transmission of the destination or something like that. I do remember that for sure. They did mention it in the movie.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
A lot of sci-fi shows use Area 51.
Yeah. So these are all the songs in Army of the Dead, Full List. Yeah, Suspicious Minds by Elvis Presley, Visual Las Vegas, Nightlife, Batman Rising, Sea Sonor, The End. Do you really want to hurt me? And there's some by an orchestra and zombie acoustics.
You have to give it to Zack Snyder. His song choices are on point.
On point.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. You can always tell that it's a Zack Snyder movie because of his trademark, slow-mo and then accompanied by songs, all songs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, well, you guys, yeah. I think I might love you and leave you.
Yeah, let's all.
Yeah, I think we've covered everything as well. So
yeah,
to wrap up.
So we will see you again next time.
It's next time for the next episode.
All right, Jonathan, I'll see you next week. Marcus, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. See
you later, mate.